My name is Brandon Lamar, and I am a youth advocate. I was born in Los Angeles, California, right in the middle of the Rodney King riots in '92, King Hospital, and then I was raised in Pasadena, Altadena, so in between both. PUSD school, I went to Edison Elementary School, then I went to Elliott Middle School, then I went to John Muir High School and graduated from Opportunities for Learning High School, and now I'm attending college at Azusa Pacific University. Right now, I am actually employed by the city as a recreational leader. I work at the Jackie Robinson Center, but my main focus is community service. So basically, whether that's bringing awareness to some of the problems that we deal with as far as teenagers and young adults in the city of Pasadena, or helping youth in Pasadena advocate for themselves, or even mentoring youth in the city of Pasadena and surrounding areas. I am a member of Say Black Boys Pasadena, and I'm also the third vice president of the Pasadena NAACP. I think one thing that we need to do is, first off, we need to reunite. People say that we're united, but I don't believe so. And the reason why I say I don't believe so is because we have so many programs that are focusing on the same problems, and we're not finding any solutions to those problems. But if we will all just put our heads together and actually come up with a solution and not being crabs in a bucket, I think that we can find a solution to what's actually going on in our community as far as violence, as far as burglaries, home invasions, thefts, grand theft autos, and respect as a whole when it comes to our African American community and society altogether. One thing that we can do to intervene with the crime is actually be there. One thing I find out in Pasadena that we have a lack of African American mentors. Mentors meaning that you checking on each other, you're being there for everybody, your presence is known, and sometimes it seems like the only way, community African American members come together is when something happens or it's at City Hall, but we rarely see them on the streets fighting for, our young black males, fighting for our young black sisters, fighting for what's right in our community. So basically come together and being transparent and being present, being mentors is one way that we can come together in Pasadena to, lower violence. Yeah, I've been in for the long haul. I've been actually doing community service since I was 16 years old. I've been focusing on that. I started off with the Youth Ambassadors in Pasadena, then went to Pasadena Youth Council, then worked with the Neighborhood Outreach Workers Program, and then from there, I'm now a steering committee member for Vision 2020, Intervention and Prevention Network, and third vice president of the NAACP. And I'm only 23 years old, so I have my whole life ahead of me as far as advocacy and community work, and so yeah. Mentorship to me is the access key. Mentorship shows that you care. Mentorship is the father to the fatherless. It's the brother to the people who don't have anyone to look up to. Mentorship is basically an open door saying, I am who I am, you are who you are, and let's grow together. So mentorship is the access key. What made me actually want to do that rally? I've actually wanted to do a lot of rallies after that and even before that. But what pushed me to do this one is I knew people who knew him. I met him before. I talked to him a couple of times, and it actually hit home. And one of the reasons why it hit home, because it happened in the back of a barbershop. You have young men in the back of a barbershop. You have older men, middle-aged men in the back of a barbershop. Barbershop is a family place. And just to have violence going on at a barbershop, to me, is just like, it draws the line. So what made me want to do that is just that I saw a need to do it. I saw a need for the community to come out and be a part of it. And actually, when I organized it, to be honest, I organized it on that Saturday, and that Monday, about 60, 75 people came out and marched with us. So it was a good thing. And that is another sign of mentorship and advocacy, because when we marched, it was not only the black brothers and sisters, African American brothers and sisters, but you had the Hispanics out there, you had Asians out there, you had city officials out there. Not only that, but you had our East Side brothers and sisters there. So it really united us, that I seen. Some people say that marches don't do anything anymore, which can and sometimes can be true, but I believe it shows our presence. But it's really what we do